Remember.
Do you remember the colors you jumped to asshole? Can you jump all around now? Now land on a bunch of spikes with rocks.
I go, ow, ow.
Dying on a rock.
He ain't know the spikes now. Ow. He ain't know the spikes. Ow.
Landing in a puddle of milk.
I think that was our intro. So I just keep falling amongst the rocks. And then some fucking boulder hit me in the head.
As I keep switching through colors.
I only have 2 or 3.
Until I got a 4th one from that chick from the Journey game.
It might have been pink. I don't remember.
She's sucking the color of like a man and a wasp. Dancing in September,
Yeah.
Even though
So-
it's October, yeah.
Well, now it's October. It's almost November. But
Oh yeah, it's almost November.
we played Spectrum Break. So this is kind of like a follow-up. Even though this came out like 2 or 3 years ago.
And
it's
it
a
plays
follow-up.
completely different.
Yeah.
This is called Hugh,
Yes, Hugh. Nothing to do with Hugh Grant.
or Hugh Hefner.
And nothing to do with who are you. And what are you doing in this game?
And nothing to do with Major Hughes.
Or Huey Lewis and the Blues. or
Huey,
whatever
Dewey, and
his
Louie.
band was. So anyways, I really like this game.
This is intriguing.
It's
it has a
even
good
better when you start getting boulders at you in the side.
Yeah, it's a really challenging puzzle
You
game.
remember that game where the boulders hit you in the side of the head and then hit your legs and then hit you in the crotch?
You just
and then...
slightly touch the boulder and you die.
Oh!
And you have to switch between the boulders, so it's like blue
I
boulder,
chose the wrong color, or I didn't choose it fast enough and fell to my death.
blue boulder, green boulder, yellow boulder.
Blue balls, green balls, red balls.
So
Backs.
we could probably warn you from the start, this game is not for the colorblind.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. This game, I don't feel like it's not really a intense puzzler. I mean,
It challenges your
puzzles.
brain.
It's puzzles, but I mean, it's a puzzle actioner, or turns into one. I really love the fact that you can switch the colors and yeah, and it's a lot of fun actually. Like, I was engrossed with this game. I don't know about you, Nick, but like, I just wanted to keep playing it, even though I'm like, wow, we should really record now and talk about the game.
Yeah, and it's only once we get to, like, you worked so hard on one puzzle, but then you just died on, like, the very last step. Like,
too
you
much.
just hit on a spike and you die.
I accidentally hit the jump button, that's why.
Yeah, and then I
had to
was
redo
left
the
to
whole
redo,
puzzle.
and I'm like, you know what, Jim? We should really record now.
Yeah.
This game doesn't feel like it's a long game, actually.
No, we got like 4 colors, I think. And
4 out of, like, there's like...
backstory, sort of you're trying to rescue someone that's stuck in
Not quantum realm, more like
the colorless...
the
what do they
ultraviolet
call it?
realm. They
Yeah.
called it like the impossible colors,
Yeah,
but
that's what I
it's
was
basically like ultraviolet.
Yeah. But I mean, there's not really a story, and I don't really, like, I read and listened to the person talking, but I was sort of like, I'm just gonna play the game, and like, the story's...
Yeah, you basically get stories in like piecemeals.
Yeah,
So like what you know is that there's this asshole named Dr. Gray or whatever.
Yeah.
And he
Trapped her away somehow, I don't remember.
and you have to go and try and find her.
Yeah, I mean, it's a basic story. I think the envelopes, I didn't really want... I didn't feel like I needed to... I wanted to get more colors, really, more than to actually, like...
Listen to the story.
Yeah.
But I think it's one of those games where like the story is tied hand in hand with
Yeah.
like yesterday you were saying like how one game didn't work for you because the story wasn't there.
Well, I think with this game, you change the colors, but the way that you change the colors
Yes,
and
that's
how you solve
that's
it,
a big problem. That's
change each time.
like, okay, it's not a huge problem, but like if time's of the essence, you need like we need like I don't know if we had like a color switch button, but that would have been cool.
Well, that's what I did mention. In like a color switch button would have made it a lot easier, but that's part of the gimmick. Like that's part of the design. It's not necessarily a flaw, because this game would be so much easier. It's not hard as it is, but it'd be so much easier if we.
But I
did
do
have a
like
button.
how when you use the right stick and you're selecting colors, it
Yeah.
it looks like the actual color wheel that most painters would use.
Yeah, and really, I think if it was a button, then this game, part of the enjoyment is to have to suddenly, on the fly, change the colors.
And the best part is, like, when you do that on the fly, everything
and you don't
slows
screw up
down.
and jump and hit a spike. In
Yeah,
the head.
everything slows down, so it's not like you have to do it really quickly. 'Cause
Yeah.
otherwise, we probably would need that button switch thing.
Yeah, I really think that it doesn't seem like a long game, as you said.
Yeah.
But I think like
It's not a short
quality
game.
is quality over
Quantity.
yes. So
I give this an 8.
I don't
This-
feel like it's a platformer. I feel it's more like an action puzzle.
Yeah, well, technically, platformer does qualify as action.
Yeah, but yeah, I thought this was grab it with fun, but there were different types of fun.
Yeah,
But this game, I feel like this is the game that sort of woke us up and
made us
enjoyed the
smell the
most.
flowers.
yeah,
So I definitely, if you love puzzle games, this is a good game for you.
yeah. I give it. I wouldn't. See, I'm very reluctant to give 10 out of 10s, but I'd say this is definitely up there. One of the best games we've played in a long time, because
So-
we played Limbo, but this is sort of, I feel like, what Limbo
Would have been.
could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd say like this would
I'd
be a
give
9.
it a 9 out of
Yeah.
10. Maybe I'll give you a 9.9. 9.99999.
99999. You know what?
One.
I'll bump it up. This is gonna be my first 0.5, so it's gonna be an 8.5.
Oh, okay. I see how it's. I thought you were gonna say this is my 4.5, 10.5 out of 10. That's
No.
what you were gonna say. Yeah.
No, then we have to
highly
bump it up to
recommend
11.
If there's one game, I don't remember how much it was. Maybe $10, 15. I think.
Yeah, this would definitely be a
I
good...
would definitely say pay full price for this,
Yeah.
and we rarely say that.
We
so.
rarely say full price is
Full
worth it.
price. Yes.
So that definitely tells you a lot about, like, you know, we
The
gave
quality.
it like a 9.5.
And the music's ambient, but I find it's like interesting ambient. Like it's
Yeah.
not like just there. I couldn't like hum a melody really, but it makes like a level of intrigue or interesting backdrop to the graphics. So,
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
All right.
Chew on, everybody. Keep on gaming.
Adios.
Bye.